LEC Week 3 Day 1 Fnatic vs Rogue. So for the draft, got one pick over the Aatrox. That does solidify what Splice versus Shulk kind of did in draft, where Shulk banned out the Urgot and handed over the Aatrox. They'd rather a team have Urgot than Aatrox, and Fnatic now take the Urgot over Aatrox. So confirms that some teams now prioritize Urgot over Aatrox. That's different than last week. Aatrox Alistar 1-2, Kai'Sa Morgana into the Alistar. It is a free Kai'Sa lane, so I do like this. They also already have the Urgot for frontline, so you do get a free scaling Kai'Sa. Then they go Vayne, so that's pretty hypey. Vayne into Urgot's really nice. Bans, Karthus, Lysandra, nothing too special. 4 pick the Syndra. And Zac. So Zac, I think usually it's a good pick, but Zac into Vayne feels really bad once Vayne gets his Guinzoos. You'll see the Vayne kind of just like burn through the Zac in a matter of seconds. But the Zac does have a free matchup into the Sejuani. He can scale really well. So that's still fine. And they go Yasuo. Okay, that's really hypey. This is a pretty good Yasuo comp. I would say Fnatic probably has some early pressure, especially in bot lane. But if Rogue plays around mid well, they can have like a lot of mid prio. And then you kind of want the mid prio to snowball into side lanes. But if Rogue doesn't have vision control around mid, this game's probably going to be hard. So have faith in Kikis and Senkooks. Fnatic pushes mid early, bot early. Sejuani skipped Krugs. Gets the crab, so that's pretty good. Zac cleared all of his camps going down, going to his red, going to clear his Krugs. No one touched top crab yet, so expecting Sejuani to pat there, maybe after Krugs. Both junglers okay power farming for sure. Fnatic bot lane up 7 CS. Sejuani's around mid already. You're going to see this a lot this game for sure. You're running Yasuo Sejuani. If you have vision control around mid, then Yasuo can perma push. Use his prio, not do anything stupid, and just maintain that control. And then you have your Sejuani Yasuo that feels super strong to play together. So Bwipo running low on mana. Prophet's not too afraid here. They both base. Yasuo based as well. He got his boots, so the Yasuo's gonna feel really good now. Usually Yasuo needs one base before he can start going ham. Bot lane still Fnatic favored. Sejuani going for Gromp. So nothing too special this game. How do they go for this dragon? Alright, we have to look at bases for sure. Okay, so before this, Fnatic bases first. Yasuo puts the ward down before he bases. Did they see the Morgana? Not yet. Alright, now they see the Morgana. Oh, they did see him. So, Vayne knows he can push bottom. Alistar's gonna be there. Yasuo gets first push mid. They don't know where the Zac is. They just saw him take the plant, so they know Zac is there. Sejuani's taking Gromp. They get first push bottom. Yasuo can still first push mid. They kind of just go for it. Yeah, I wouldn't say this was like an insanely good setup. They just had pretty good wards. They knew their timing. So I wouldn't say Fnatic really messed up too hard. Maybe if Morgana goes through bot lane, then they can get first push. But getting vision around Syndra seems like a pretty good move too. So Syndra just gets one shot with one Q from Aatrox. And then Whippo TP's in and dies. Alright, so Rogue's in an insanely good spot now. Urgot TP, Syndra, no sums, no cleanse, no flash, versus Sejuani Yasuo. You have a scaling Vayne. Yeah, Rogue definitely in a good spot to grab their first W. I want to see them maintain this control around mid. Maybe kind of snowball it down towards bot side. If they can get the Yasuo perma shoving and kind of hovering towards bot side, then maybe the Kai'Sa Morgana can't get too many plates bottom. So Sejuani around mid, making sure Yasuo can push. Gets rid of the pink. So this is good. You want these two players playing together. Sejuani's going to need to go to his bot side, but he is staying around until Yasuo can clear the wave. Because remember, Syndra no cleanse, so that's an easy target. Bot lane going better for Rogue now. Maybe it's the hovering from Yasuo. Vayne bases. Still doesn't TP. Maybe he's saving his TP for a swap. It seems kind of weird to have two bases though as Vayne and not TP back for either of them. So it must be like a planned swap. Using the TP. Zack's around mid. Sejuani's not, so Yasuo has to play a little bit careful. Bot lane's going aggro. You always have to be careful when going aggro like this, just because. Oh, that's a pretty good look, actually. Double knock up. Yeah, they get smashed. But yeah, like say the game's already so favorable. You know, it's 2-0. Your Yasuo is really far ahead. You're gonna just outcomp them at this point. So as long as you don't mess up and like go for a risky fight, which is any lane 1v1 or 2v2, then you're probably going to win this game or be in a good spot to win the game. And now Fnatic has a win condition. They have a 1-kill Kai'Sa who's farming really well. They have Morgana Black Shield, so you can't really touch the Kai'Sa. And now Rogue swap. Without using TP? What? No way, dude. Why wouldn't he TP it? You have minions. That's so much time. That's like 30 seconds. They can't get Riptail. That was too delayed. But they leashed it for Fnatic nicely. Does Fnatic really get this? Oh my god, a reset. Oh, they're still getting it though. Wow. Why wouldn't Vayne TP? I'm so confused. So they're fighting top. Urgot has TP, so you have to watch out. Zack goes in first. Kind of gets one shot. Has passive. Looks like a pretty good fight. No, but the Urgot's here. They're really close. Profit? Syndra lives. 1v1? Whippo? Oh. What? And then Vayne TP. That's what Vayne TP's for. Oh my god. What? I mean, I'm not gonna say that TP was bad because he got a kill, but why wouldn't they use it for the swap? He had TP for what, 15 minutes? He doesn't use it twice for lane, doesn't use it for the swap, and then TPs for the kill. Whew. That is interesting. Alright, let's refocus on the macro. I like the buff invade. Back to the setup. They're mid. No one's top lane. I'm not sure they know where the Vayne is. I'm guessing they saw Vayne top recently. And he has no TP. They get the Sejuani, get the blue buff. So this is looking good for Fnatic now. The Kai'Sa's 3-1 and 2. Syndra's not doing too well. Morgana's perfectly fine, just flash shielding the Kai'Sa, letting Kai'Sa do the work. Alright, so there's the Yasuo. They do have the 1-3-1 setup. They summoned in mid as soon as they see the Yasuo in the side lane. So that's smart. So they push out. Reckless is running mid now. They see the Yasuo, summon it mid. And Urgot was here too. Urgot ditched bottom. So they lost the minions bottom, but they got the mid turret. That's what matters. It's a lot easier to get control now. So I want to see Rogue play with these side lanes, because it does look like they're fine mid lane in terms of control. So they do have a really good setup. So it is on them to push, get control, force Fnatic into a bad spot. There's an Inferno coming up, so I expect them to play towards bottom. Probably put the Yasuo bot lane. Syndra's top as well. I don't like this engage at all. Look at numbers. You engage 3v3, but Syndra's top lane, you don't know where the Sejuani is. Maybe they saw him on a ward, but he's super close. And Aatrox has TP. So, worst case scenario for Fnatic, this turns into a 5v4 for Rogue. So they jump in. You can see the Vayne doing a lot of damage to this front line. And the TP does come in. Senkox. Alright, so 1 for 1. That probably would have gone better if they didn't dive so hard. They got the free kill. Take the free kill, back out. Prophet lost like his whole health bar because of this. And they know the Syndra's coming. Like they just saw on top. And he's not hitting the turret. So full information. Feeling really good for Fnatic now. This Kai'Sa is huge. He's got his Guinzoos. He has a lot of money to buy some stuff. He's going to get this red buff too, probably. Alright, Prophet gets out. I want to see the Inferno. Alright, here we go. Oh, please, no replays. Alright. Vayne mid versus Kai'Sa. No Guinzoos on the Vayne. And Kai'Sa didn't buy, so Kai'Sa does have a lot of money. So not too bad. Rogue probably has gold advantage right now. But Fnatic has mid control. Let's look at how they path out of base. Oh, we can't because of this replay. I'm surprised to see Rogue just at the dragon instead of mid. I feel like if they just went to mid, they would have gotten this dragon. If they came from base, went mid, got mid control, and then went to the dragon and had a good setup, that's a fight that they want. They have Yasuo, they have Sejuani, they have no Aatrox ult. Maybe they don't want that fight. Alright, so no dragon for Rogue. This Kai'Sa's huge. He got his Zeal. You finally have Guinzoos on Vayne. So Vayne is going to shred this Zac and Urgot. So now Fnatic do have to be patient on the Zac jumping in. They need to let their Kai'Sa do work. Because yes, Kai'Sa does have Guinzoos and Kai'Sa does shred frontline as well, but not as fast as Vayne. Vayne with Guinzoos is going to kill frontline way faster. So maybe figure out a way to get on the Vayne, or you need to peel back in these fights. Kill the Yasuo. Don't have the Vayne free hit. Or do this. No ulti on Aatrox again. Fnatic's stacking top. They get the crab. So now they're all in the jungle. And full base. So no one has to go bottom yet for Fnatic. So the Urgot's coming mid, get some control. They do have TP advantage. Oh. Flash for flash. This is a straight 5v5. But Yasuo is kind of out of position. What? So this does look pretty troll, but this is good by Fnatic. You want to move up as far as possible, force them in their base, get rid of this wave, and then now you get complete control of the top jungle. So this would feel a lot better if... Do they have this warded? Oh, they do. So they have a lot of control now. They protect the wave. They can go back to Baron. Kill frontline. So Vayne's not here yet. Frontline, frontline, frontline. Sejuani's dead. Vayne's here now. He's gotten 2 autos. Yeah. So well done by Fnatic. I do like that Baron setup. I thought that was really clean. That's probably cleaner than most teams. But obviously they struggle with a lot of other things. Vayne. Okay, so that was a good look by Rogue. You want to get a pick when an enemy team has Baron. But no death for Fnatic. That means they're going to get some stuff with this Baron. They get a good setup. They got all the intel of where people are. They got bot, inner turret. Aatrox is still top. Seems like they don't care. Someone should be buffing up this mid wave though. This is a mistake. They cleared that way too easy and now they can't rotate there. And look where Syndra is. Syndra can easily just be in between. Or Morgana. I mean, Morgana should be with the Kai'Sa. But Syndra should just be like standing like here. Buffing up the wave. He's still safe. Aatrox got bot turret. Or got bases. They're still working with this wave here. Aatrox, this is an opportunity for Rogue if they... Oh, never mind. Or got TP'd. So that's double inhib. Alistar's behind. Alright, now leave together. Good Baron by Fnatic. 2 inhibs. That's always ideal. And now if you get this 3rd inhib, that's good, but in most cases you're not going to have time. See, Baron buff's already gone. So now the objective is if you can get this inhib, that's great. But what matters is getting this Baron. First Baron's inhib, second Baron is game. That's how it should always work. So it does look like a fight. Oh, Vayne, no. Yeah, he got shit on. A penta? Okay. Well, I mean, he carried this game pretty hard, but... So Rogue had control of this game. They had it. But... so many questionable things. Like... why didn't Vayne TP top? I'm still so confused. Like, he's running top here. If he's already here, he's... at least another plate. That's... I don't know. And then starting this Rift Herald, you see the bot lane. Like, the bot lane's coming. Morg's already here. You use your tempo to get plates. If you pushed in top wave and your bot lane showed up and then you use that priority to start hitting Rift Herald, that would be your play. But you used it to get plates. You can't do both. So Fnatic end up getting this Rift Herald, even though Rogue actually had a pretty good swap. And yeah, I would say mid game, just Fnatic played better. And then this fight was Urgot had TP. This fight was overextending. Like, just taking the first kill was huge. This was such a mistake by Fnatic. Take the kill, Morgana. Free money. Nice. Go back to side lanes. You now have man advantage. You get vision control. You just got 30 seconds, or even longer. You just basically got like 1 to 2 minutes of full control of the map when you get to push out lanes in your 1-3-1 comp. You have Yasuo and Aatrox. Use this time to set up, and then once you get the setup, it'll be as oppressive as the G2 game, or not G2. Was it G2? Maybe it was Shulk. Yeah, Shulk versus Splice. Once you get the setup, it's insane. But instead, over aggressive, lose their tier 2 mid. Like, they could have had control over this Infernal too. But yeah. It seemed like there are a few things missing from both these teams. I do think that Fnatic's problems do seem a little bit easier to fix. It's just a lot of early game stuff. I mean, tracking numbers like this is pretty basic. Like your Syndra's top lane. But yeah, congrats on Fnatic. They're on the board. And looking forward to more LEC League of Legends.